Good morning.
Morning.
I call the February 16, 2022 meeting of the Philadelphia City Commissioners to order. I welcome Deputy Commissioner Michelle Montalvo to the meeting, Commissioner Bluestein, in Commissioner Bluestein's absence. First, I will preserve the order and decorum of these meetings. Everyone in attendance should be on notice that shouting out or interrupting the proceedings will not be tolerated. Those who violate this will be asked to leave. The Sunshine Act permits anyone attending a public meeting to object to a perceived violation at any time during the meeting. If you choose to do so, please succinctly state your objecting. Objecting is not an opportunity for speech making. Before we get started, I have an announcement. The Philadelphia City Commissioners met virtually in executive session on Monday, February 14th, 2022, to meet with legal counsel in order to discuss matters concerning ongoing litigation. We will now move to public comment. Commenters shall state where they live, or if they are not a resident of Philadelphia, that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer. Public comment is not an opportunity for dialogue or Q&A. It is public comment, a chance for you to tell us what you think. Each speaker shall have 2 minutes. However, I may extend this time at my discretion. All public comments must be relevant or germane to board business. Finally, it's my responsibility to preserve the order and decorum of the meetings. As such, profane, slanderous, discriminatory, or personal attacks will not be tolerated. Is there anyone here for public comment? Hearing none, we will now move to Deputy Commissioner Michelle Montalvo for email public comments.
There were no email public comments by 9:45 this morning.
Thank you. We will now proceed to old business, and I call on Executive Director Joe Lynch for his report.
Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning, Joe.
Sunshine report for today, February 16, 2022. The County Board of Elections report. They are currently accepting absentee and mail-in ballot applications online at vote.pa.gov or by paper application. Voters on a permanent ballot application listing should have received their applications in the mail. We ask that voters who wish to vote by mail or to vote by mail ballot apply as soon as possible. As of yesterday, they have processed all ballot applications received through Saturday. They have approved 6,003 vote by mail applications for the primary. Of those, 285 are paper applications and 5,718 are electronic applications. They are still waiting on guidance from the courts pertaining to the circulation of nomination petitions. Voter registration unit. For the election cycle to date, they have processed 57,256 applications, of which 3,150 were paper. They sent out 4,359 ID cards last week for a total of 38,856. Imaging and data units are processing applications, return ID cards, and return letters. Correspondence unit is pulling deceased from the dupe room. The election board unit will start sending out letters and emails out to prospective board workers starting this Friday. The first seminar class will be held at the United Lutheran Seminary starting February 28th, March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. The voting machine warehouse, the technicians are currently going through the fleet of machines doing a post-election functionality test. That's all I have to report, Commissioner.
Thank you. Moving on to new business. I call on Supervisor of Elections Garrett Deeks to conduct the casting of lots for the tied elections for Judge of Elections, where we have received no response from the elected majority leader.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
I'm just going to quickly go over rules of the road as far as the tiebreaker for Judge of Election goes. The county board will draw in order of ward division. If more than one person is present to draw from the same race, the candidate that was checked in first will draw first, and so on. The candidate that draws ball number 1 will win the position of Judge of Election. To draw on behalf of the candidate as a proxy, the proxy must have a letter signed by the candidate authorizing them to do so. The County Board of Elections employee will draw for candidates not present. For all races where there is no candidate or proxy present, we will use a random function in Excel to decide the tiebreaker. The candidate that draws the largest number in the random function will win the tie. Once a race has been drawn either in person or in Excel, we will not redo the tiebreaker draw for any reason, and all board worker position winners will be mailed a certificate. So first, we have Ward 23, Division 9. We have Lloyd Berger drawing for Ward 23, Division 9. Number 1. So Lloyd wins the position. Okay, Lloyd. Is there anybody else here for the drawing?
Thanks for coming down.
I got my ballot stuff. All right, and then all other races will be drawn by a random function in Excel. And that's it for me.
Thanks, Garrett. Thank you, sir, for coming down. Thanks for being Judge of Alexis, too. Deputy Commissioner Montalvo, do you have any items to be added to the agenda? Commissioner Sabir, do you have any items to be added to the agenda?
I do not.
With no items remaining on the agenda, this meeting is adjourned to the call of the chair. Thank you, everyone.